following proceedings from Parktown. Michael, talk to us about these death threats that we've heard about today.
Well, we heard from Ephraim Dhlamini, who was an intended beneficiary of this project throughout yesterday, and he just finished after the tea break, about these death threats that have been taking place for some time. His words were that if you spoke out against the project or about Zwane, obviously referring to the former agriculture MEC, Mosebenzi Zwane, then you wouldn't be able to sleep at home, saying that it was commonplace that people would threaten your life. And obviously, there is talk amongst the community that at least one of their own, one of the intended beneficiaries, Philemon Boy in Gwenya, that due to his vocal attitude on speaking out against Mosebenzi Zwane and Ace Makhashule, that he lost his life because of that. But important to note, the police have not drawn that link between his murder and speaking out against this failed dairy project. But Ephraim Dhlamini just putting it on the record that they certainly do fear for their lives at times. Just listen in to what he had to say.
Bathi kufanele sibulale sihlakaniphisa abantu laba abanye thina nobabunqwane.
Okay, they said we must be killed because we are making the other people who are part of the project as well wiser. I don't know if I'm putting it right or so. Yeah, that's why we should be killed.
Aware of their rights.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We are making them aware of their rights. That is why we should be killed.
Michael, there's also been another witness today, Mishak Ngongwane. What has he revealed about how he was affected by what happened at Estina?
Tough going in terms of following his evidence, and the chair of the inquiry making it clear that he doesn't want a repetition of evidence because they went into a lot of painstaking detail with Ephraim Dhlamini. So Mishak Ngongwane is just being asked, and he's already been excused from the stand. He wasn't on the stand for more than an hour. He was asked if he has a different version or a different recollection of what Mr. Dhlamini has on these various meetings they had with Mosebenzi Zwane and other officials from the Agriculture Department. And in most of the cases, no, there hasn't been a difference in recollection. So it was clear when the Deputy Chief Justice told the evidence leader, okay, let's wrap up, that he doesn't see any particular extended value in trying to re-examine the same evidence, basically. There is supposed to be a new witness to the stand after lunch. It's unclear who exactly that's going to be.
Let's talk about what we know for now, and I want us to go into Alta Meya. That name has come up this morning. What is she said to have done in what unfolded in the Free State?
So this name Alta Meya has come up several times. Who exactly she was and where she worked came up yesterday. And it appears that the investigators were able to determine that she was an acting director within the Free State Agriculture Department. But according to the beneficiaries, they believe she worked for the office of the Premier, Ace Makhashule. But they were able to determine yesterday that she was the person tasked from the Agriculture Department with going and collecting the IDs of all the various intended beneficiaries, taking those names, putting it on a list. It got a bit confusing, but that name has kept cropping up. It's a person that was continuously at these various community meetings with these intended beneficiaries.
For now, Michael Appel, let's leave it there. Michael tracking the latest from the state capture inquiry. He's live for us in Parktown.